Hi guys, I just made a video about ArcoLinux D, it's sound, pulse audio, pipe wire, and I saw awesome a little message up there in red, and I thought maybe it's a good time to update again. Awesome. How does one do that? That's this video. How do I update Awesome? Where is Awesome coming from? Alright, and we have a desktop called ArcoLinux Awesome, etc, skel, and always that's where the thing is. So free desktop, lane, scripts, it's all here. Now what I should start doing is more documentation, otherwise I'll have to do it all over again and again. But awesome. Let's see if I still have something in here. So the GitHubs, so everything I find on the internet, I git clone it and I keep it around. And here's the awesome free desktop, I think. Right. So this is a part of it. And if you open with GitHub, you can see what it has been doing all this time. So 23 June 2022. Okay. And when I git pull it, we see the extra efforts he has done. So it's mainly the README, which of course does not interest me, and then a new change in here. So 2 files, 14 insertions, 16 deletions. That's what changed in this particular part. Then the awesome copycats, we can have a look at that as well. Last I've checked was 27 of August. And if we do a git pull here, we'll see if there's problems. There are problems, so something I've changed probably by accident, I suppose. So that's the URL. Control C. And I'm gonna get it again. Delete. Git clone. Oh my god, it's gone. Allee, desktop, trash. Can we open it like this? Look at that. So git config. Allee, let's keep it around. Control C, Control Shift V. Now we have it. All right. And now we have it also here. So we'll check if this is new. So the free desktop is here, which is empty. Lane, empty as well. Themes. Okay, something there. So we'll have to see where was the free desktop. That's the free desktop. Lane is here. So I'll get that as well. How long ago did I check that? So 6/11/11/6, also June. And we git clone this, git pull this as well. We made some more changes here. So about widgets, the calendar, network, temperature, weather, and all kinds of things. Okay. And then it's work, right? I need to compare this with that and that with this. So super. Well, first super shift enter. I go to the ArcoLinux desktop, to awesome, to etc, skel, config, awesome. And now we have lane here, we have lane here, we have free desktop there, and we'll see, right? So super F5 folders. Now I have a way of working so I don't get confused, and that's the guy. Yeah, the guy to the left is not mine, and the guy to the right is mine. So if we compare, I don't want the license and the README and the rock specs. What's that? Package version, the specs. Okay, the specs of the package. Okay, and menu Lua. So here we start by copy pasting. Super F. Now there's no need to know everything, right? These are Lua programmers all the time. So we assume they have the correct code there. They're not, there's no merit in putting out wrong code online. So that's one thing we've done. Plus another folder. So that was free desktop. Let's go for lane. This is mine. Okay, this is mine. And now we go to lane from them. This is lane. Icons layout, yes. Okay. And this is lane from them. No differences. Okay, then there's no work unless I've made a mistake. I'm gonna recheck myself. Folder. This is the ArcoLinux desktop and also is awesome. Lane. Check. And this is the project of lane. And we did do a git pull. Git pull. Already up to date. So this is lane. Compare. Okay. So the workflows has something to do with GitHub stuff. Oh yeah, let's do super F works faster. Oh, not good. Why is that happening? Why you're up here? That's strange. So send to work Lua. I'm gonna move these guys to my second screen so I have a full screen. We'll check out later why he's doing that. So local floor, what's all that? Floor max mouse grabber. I just put it in lines, not behind in one line. I suppose, right? Just okay. Go with it, go with the flow. These guys are smarter than me. Click, click. But we read, right? And after 5, 6, 7, 10, 50 years, we're starting to read Lua. And even so, these small things are important to know. Yeah, that's how we make this comment. Because in every language is different. In every language is different. So we always have to take a look again. It's just a line there. Done. That's one down. This is the way to do it, right? Yes, I could copy paste from left to right, but what I've learned is nothing, right? So take a look at the code, read the code, try to understand what's changing, and I don't either at this point, right? But 5 years from now, I might get it. So I always say, start reading code. Even if you don't get it, doesn't matter. Bit by bit, you start to understand the gist of it, right? You don't need the details. You need to know, that's for that, that's for that. That's enough already. All right. Unaligned. All right. Files are identical. That's where I stop, right? And then we go to this one. Require beautiful. That's a new requirement because he's using beautiful here. Separators. Okay, that's it. Widgets. He left out the locale. And then a new way of finding the day number. 06. Net arguments, local format. So the format is up there. Okay, gone. Temp Lua, same idea, format. Gone. Weather, moth floor. Okay. Save. And the wiki we don't need. Git modules we don't need. Lua don't need. Issue don't need. License readme. Helpers Lua. some spaces that are gone, and unpack table unpack. Sort keys, so T sort instead of table sort, a bit shorter. And I guess that's it. So refresh comparison, don't need, wiki don't need, git modules and so on. Okay, gone. This is gone as well. So next up is a folder. We've done lane, scripts is from us, big PyCon toggle, and themes is from copycat. Now themes is a bit tricky, because themes, let's see. So let's move this one in the image. So themes is the copycat, awesome copycats, right? And themes is here. Themes is here. I see something else and a little bit worried about that, unless, oof, oof, it's empty. Okay, so themes, folder themes, if I do this, and I take our own folder themes over here, and move this to the left, right, and we compare again. So Blackburn has some icons we want or don't want. Copy to the right. But the icons are never the problem. It's the theme Lua that's always the problem. We don't have Dremora. We don't have Holo with multicolor. Copy to the right. In this time, pause and PNG does not exist anymore, but I keep them around. So if you want to use the PNGs, fine, you have it. This is a wallpaper. We call it wall and not wallpaper. Oh, we call it wallpaper and not wall. And awesome PNG. Maybe they've changed the PNG, right? Doesn't really matter. Brightness. I'll give you these PNGs. So if you want to use, yeah, there is already actually there, but different in size and different in design. So it's choices, right? We like the ones we have now. There's the bin clock that's new. I see. We could add it to the right. And the wall is here. Power arrow blue is what we have. Power dark theme. There's a rainbow. I thought we had rainbow as well. Blackburn, Copland, multicolor. Oh, maybe it's changed the name. Here's rainbow, here's Steamburn, vertex. So I'm thinking, no, it was this one, that one. So multicolor and rainbow probably changed the name, that's all. But we can't tell right now because there is this different name, so I can't compare. So you need to change this one to rainbow and then do it again to have a look. But the problem is always, and that's where I'm getting at, this one is the problem, right? We've made decisions. We want Node or Sans. We don't want this one. And in this case, we don't want our own wallpaper. We just want variety kicking in and having the default folder. So here's the minimize button focus thing. So if you have these icons, then you can have them. So we could add them here as well. They're giving it strange tag names. We to go for these guys, right? It's just a choice. The local gray is for us DDD. To be set before use command, and because it needs to be set before use, voila. MPD is out for us. So we make all kinds of decisions all the time. But you can compare and decide what we take. Not sure if this is going to have an impact on our code. If I change this with 1. because in the end it's always tricky, right? It's code and it has to work. And that's what I say, this is the most tricky bit. That's the theme. And that's why we don't want to add too much themes, because it's always maintenance, always time. But you can add as many themes as you like. Multicolor. Maybe rainbow is a new one. Yeah, probably. There's a widget node. These are just variables to a certain PNG, so it doesn't do anything unless I use it somewhere. Or until I use it somewhere. So some font design. Here's London, here's Belgium calling. Yeah. Power arrow. It wants to provide us new images. We have still old ones. What is this? The bin clock. Oh, not a binary clock, is it? 110 1110, stuff like that. I never can read that. Team Lua. DPEs, we've chosen other settings. Here's a brightness icon, we can add that one. Music on. Depends. Control Z, Control Z, Control Y. That's not working, but Control Z is. So if node on exists, save. Wait, if node on exists. In icons. I don't see it. You can use it. Widget weather. Some spaces is always good to get rid of. You feel it, right? It's such amount of work to go over all these things. Test it out again. But it's important I show you, and if you've got the time, be my guest, right? Experiment with the code. And here's a rainbow. So, copycats. Maybe you are now also thinking, how does that look? Awesome copycats. And they give some images. So we're looking at multicolor here. Power arrow dark, steam burn, black burn. Steam burn is looking like that, black burn is looking that. So it's more or less the same in my eyes. Jeremora. Rainbow, that's the one I wanted to look at. Okay, rainbow, fine. And then hollow is looking like that. Couplant is looking like that. Vertex is looking like that. So there you go. Anything that you need to know here it is, right? This is the place to be. And my knowledge is not that good enough. Go and have a look what's in here. Ask maybe some questions if there are issues. What I often do is go to issues and go to the solved ones, right? The closed ones, and search inside the closed one. What have I done? What's wrong? Some words, and see. If somebody solved it, closed means often solved. Right. I think I'm gonna make a package with this already. A lot has changed already. And in the second phase, I can visit the themes a little bit more in detail. But that's gonna be tricky, right? Trial and error, simple as that. And that's it for me. That is the educational video. And I'll just go and dive into a test period of Awesome and ask the beta testers to test with me. All right, cheers.